Hello, guys. Happy New Year. It's a blessing to be here. Look like we made it to the end of another year and the beginning of a new year. How about it? In less than 4 hours, it's going to be 2022. So, guys, with this new year, I want to do something a little interesting. My platform is going to be always a positive platform because I can't help that part. That's who I am. But I'm going to put a little twist on things. That's what I'm going to do. So in 2022, Ask Granny is going to do my platform is going to be like, this is something that I've been giving some thought. So I don't know what's going on. I just lost my camera for a minute. But I was talking about my plans for the new year. And I've been thinking about this all day. And it sounds like it might be pretty good, pretty good. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. But my platform, I'm thinking about doing something like people coming in, chiming in, making positive, pleasant remarks about different channels. No more naysayers, nothing negative. We're going to uplift people and we're going to talk about why we look at these channels and what we like about the influencer or the person that's in charge of that channel. So I think that's going to be really, really good because we got enough of those on the negative side. And hopefully, so many of them would change their dialogue and do something different for the new year. But if not, I want to be opposite of that. And I think it's going to be really, really good. Really, really good. And also, I want to speak on some of the reaction channels. You know how they do their reaction channel by they might take your footage, video, hard work, content creator, your thoughts, your ideas, and run it on their channel. And I don't think that's cool to do that because being a content creator is really hard work because those thoughts and ideas do not come just come fly by night. You have to give things careful consideration. You have to write things down. That doesn't work, strike it and throw it away and come up with another idea. And after you have thought it out and planned it and visualize how it's going to be, just for somebody to just come along and just take it and run it on their channel, I don't think that's cool at all. So it's got to be a better way. I mean, sharing your content with another channel, that's fine. But don't run somebody's entire content on your channel. If you want to just do like a 2-minute of it and then encourage the other people to go continue watching it with the person that created it, that's fair. But to just be lazy and just take somebody's whole content and run it on your channel, that's not cool. That's foul number one. That's not good. Because being a content creator myself, I know how hard it is to come up with these brilliant ideas. And you just feel robbed when somebody takes something that you came up with and then they run it on their channels, and anybody go watch that on their channel, which can go up to hundreds of viewers. They took your viewers because they ran your content on their channel. That's not cool. That's not cool. If you want to be a blogger, if you want to be a content creator or an influencer, then you got to do the work. You got to do the work. It's not easy for any of us. And me, myself, still trying to break out in the field, I definitely don't need anybody running my content. I don't mind sharing my content, but do not, on the same day I release my content, take it the same day I release it and run it on your platform. Don't do that, because that's not cool. It's not cool, because whereas you might be putting the person's name out, but if you just run a few minutes of it, this is how the person know whether you're helping them or not. If you run a few minutes of it on your platform and then say, okay, go over to Ask Granny to watch the entirety of it, then you're helping a person out. But if you're a fan and you're a supporter and you're running my content, they might as well just hang with you and watch it, especially if you're going to show them the entire thing. I would. So let's make it make sense. That's the second thing that I want to address. And it just seems like everybody's out partying, having a great time, which is wonderful. My church is going to hold the watch night service tonight. And it usually starts about 10 o'clock. And my church sits 3,000 people, but they're only allowing about 500 to attend. So I decided that I wasn't going to go to the watch night service. But I'm looking at my TV and I'm watching all the New Year Eve parties, and I'm getting ready to pop my cork. I've got me some Stella Rosa honey wine. I have me some tequila. I don't know which one I'm going to have. I have me some Malibu coconut rum. But I'm going to have one drink. I don't know which one of those, but I love the coconut rum with the pineapple juice. That's always good. Now, my tequila, I do that shot. I take tequila shots on that. I might throw me back one or two if I choose the tequila. What else I said? Now, the wine, the Stella Rosa wine, I might have me a couple of glasses of that. But also, I got to put my New Year's dinner on. I have my greens and my black eyed peas, cornbread. I don't know what I'm gonna do any meat or not because I got the smoked turkey that's going to go inside the greens. So that should be plenty of meat right there. And since I'm only cooking for myself, I'm not gonna cook a whole lot. But the tradition of New Year's is greens. Greens is supposed to be for money. You're supposed to have greens on New Year's Day, and they're supposed to be indication that you're going to have money throughout the year. And black eyed peas is indication that you will have luck. It's old superstition, traditional thing that I grew up with. So I still do it as an older adult. I still do that. And just listening to other people channel, I'm not the only one. There's still other people that do the same thing. I think it might just be a Southern thing. I don't know. But yeah, so I got to get in there and cook my greens and black eyed peas and cornbread. And it's 8:35 right now. And me being a late bird, I'll be up until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So whatever time I get it on, it's gonna be just fine. So thank you guys for joining me. I have a couple of viewers right now, and I don't know how many people are live right now. But if anybody else want to chime in or join in, then go right ahead. My numbers are looking great. You know, I set a goal for my 1K by tomorrow, New Year's Day, and I'm at 985. So I need 15 subscribers, and I know I'm gonna make it because I got a lot of people on it. Hello there, Nevada. Are you cooking for New Year's? I was just saying I'm cooking greens, black eyed peas, and cornbread. I'm getting ready to put that on in about the next hour or so. But that's going to be fun. And I spoke to you guys when I was in the mountains, and I was asking you guys, what other channels do you follow besides me? And I'm not quite sure what you stated about. I think you didn't really say. Hey, Burnett. So, Burnett, did you see what I just spoke about before I started talking about my meal? Oh, you're not gonna come get it. You know, went back to Florida now, so you have to cook on your own. But I was talking about the reaction channels, and I was saying that being a content creator is kind of like it's not easy coming up with ideas and things to talk about and skits to do. And if a reaction channel was to use your material, I think it's fair game that if the reaction channel run your video, but they should only run like a minute or two of it, and then you say to the person, if you want to see the rest of it, you need to go over to that channel. But to run the entirety of the whole video, then I said I didn't think that was fair for those reaction channels to do that. Because if you got a fan and a supporter that loves you, I'm talking about the reaction channels. If you got a fan and supporter that loves you and only you, and some of them are just like that, then they're going to stay on your channel and watch that entire video because they want to support you and only you. But if you only run a little bit of it and then you say, go watch the rest of it with the person that made it, then that's fair game. So I just thought I would speak on that. And, you know, we have some of the channels. I think Allergic is one of them that'll play the entire video. And maybe, I don't even think Nikki Reacts play the entire video. I think they just play a little bit of it. So, you know, I hope I put that out there just for them just consider that. Because, you know, it's your platform. You're going to do what you want to do. Can't nobody tell you what to do. But going into the new year, you know, we should be more on not on a positive note, but also uplifting. You should want to just, it's not that type of party where you got to take something because it's there. So anybody got any input on that? Should I see it that way, or give me another way of viewing that? If anybody want to say anything about that. Hey, Joy. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so I wanted to start a new channel. It's gonna still be Ask Granny, but I wanted to do something different. And my idea was, how a lot of people, I don't even really want to bring this up for the New Year's because I hope a lot of things change, but it probably won't. But you know how a lot of people just spend their whole time having conversations about one particular channel. I want to do more like you can still talk about one person, but we're going to be saying positive things like, what do you like about that person? And why do you watch that channel like that instead of saying, do you see they, talking negative? And I think it's going to be pretty good. So I want to try that. Yeah, that's true. I noticed that you always will say that, but why go over to their channel when they can view it on your channel? But if you only give them a fidget of it, then they would, and it's really good, then they would go to the other channel to finish watching it. But if they're going to watch the entire thing on your channel, they have no reason to go to the other channel to watch. Does that make sense? Now that's just me. Other people might feel totally different. But I'm open-minded, so I can see things differently if somebody just explain it to me or give me another option. But guess what? I have 15 people on right now. Everybody, please click the like button. And I'm 15 people away from having my 1K. How about that? But I know everybody that's watching me right now, they already my subscribers. So that's the funny thing. So if anybody got a husband or a boyfriend or grandson or niece or somebody that lives in the house with you and they got phone, tell them to click on and subscribe to Granny and get Granny to that 1K by tomorrow morning. That's going to be fantastic. Well, to you, Barnett, I know you know this game a lot better than I do. I'm new. I'm new to it. So you said give them the same watch time. I don't know exactly what that means, but my point was if I release something on today, at least let it run. You can report about it or say something about it, but take it the same day that I let it drop and run it on your channel. That's taking away views from me, and they might not subscribe or not. I don't know, but like I said, coming up with the ideas and doing different things, making a fool out yourself, doing different things that somebody just take everything that you work real hard for and run it on their channel like, look at this. If they want to see what Ask Granny is doing, they should come to Ask Granny channel and see what Ask Granny is doing. Because Ask Granny is the one that's doing all the hard work to get it there. And I mean, you witnessed a couple of my fans videos. That wasn't easy to put on that crying stunt, even though you didn't run that one. But that was an Oscar performance. I thought so. I might have didn't time it right, but it was brilliant, and I loved it. Yeah, I think so, Joe. I just think that the reaction channel, that's what a reaction channel is, a reaction channel. You're supposed to react to the video, but I don't know. People do things differently. But if your name and your description of what you do is in your title, reaction channel, you react to the video, not run the entire video. Like you might say some things about the video and you tell the person, go on over there if you want to watch it, but this is what it's about. So that's just my thought about it. So once you get me right about it, enlighten me so I can understand better, maybe I can receive things more cheerfully and I won't feel like I'm being robbed. Because being a content creator, like I said in the beginning, that's hard work. Sometimes it takes me weeks to come up with ideas, that people might like. It's not a fly by night. It don't just pop in my head and I run with it. I have to give it consideration. Like, if people don't like that, is that good? Let me see what I need to do. I'm working on it. Like even when I be writing a little different songs, I don't just come up with it overnight. I have to just keep on thinking about it. Sometimes it takes me 2-3 weeks to figure out how I want to run it, what I'm going to say. So it be work. I put work into it. And then for the reaction videos or the reaction channel to just take what you put all that hard work into and say, okay, I like that. Let me run it on my channel. Huh? So anyway, nothing personal to you because, you and I'm talking about ones that's been doing it way longer than you and they see nothing wrong with it and they are becoming rich and famous on somebody else's hard work. So I'm not talking about you. So don't generalize what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about you. I'm speaking in general. I'm a content creator. But if I like if something become a hot topic, then I'll see what the hot topic is and I might give my opinion about it. But I'm not a reaction channel. And I do like hot topics. If something like if it's the buzz of YouTube and everybody got to say, of course I got an opinion also, and I want to be heard also, because people say, okay, well, I like the way you put that, because everybody speak differently. Everybody reach people in a different way. So what I wanted to do is we want to yeah, that was hard work, child. Throwing water on my face and everything. That was hard work. But I still think I timed it too long, but it was still good though. My niece said, "So mom, have I went crazy over here?" But I laughed. I laughed every time I saw it because it was so funny that I did that. But you should have saw me preparing myself for that. I had to put myself in a dark place, like I had to become sad a little bit. And it was like work. It was like it wasn't like just nothing. It was hard work to get that. I thought about it the whole time I was in the mountain. How would I pull it off? How can I make myself sad? So that's what I mean about the reaction channel. Just take something that somebody worked hard for and then they run it as their content, But when in the time that we're doing a hot topic about these different channels, then that's okay because everybody's talking about it. So the reaction channel, they can do their own hot topic because everybody's talking about it. And everybody's not saying the same thing, but we're talking about the same subject. So, Joy, are you going to cook anything for New Year's? I got my greens and my black eyed peas ready. And I was saying that the greens in the South signify money. They said if you eat greens on New Year's, then that means you're gonna have money for the whole year. And if you eat the black eyed peas, that means you're gonna have luck for the whole year. So it's just an old superstitious Southern tradition. That's what I would call that. So everybody, don't forget to click on to your like and share button for me. And I'm at 985. I want to reach my 1K tonight, no later than tomorrow. So we need 15 people. I have came a very, very long way. I'm very excited. And I know we can pull this off. 15 people is not a big number. I know we can do that within this time that I'm on live talking. 15 people is nothing. So I need 15 subscribers to hit 1K. And I would like to do that the same time they say they drop that, what they drop in New York, the apple drop when they say Happy New Year. That'll be fantastic. I know, so you understand. I know you do. And you are really good at it too. You're really good at it. I mean, I love all of them. I'm trying to catch up with you. You got it way better than me. So I'm the underdog when it comes to you, sis. You have to go over, you have to do it over and over until you feel like you got it. I already did the Bible study, but I took it from YouTube and I decided that I'm not gonna do it on YouTube. I'm just gonna do it over on Facebook. So you guys, I would love to have you guys on my Facebook channel. And it's the same thing, Ask Granny Bible reading. I do it every night at 7:35. Davita, Burnett, Joy, and anybody else that's listening that want to do some Bible reading, come over to Facebook every evening at 7:35. Look for Ask Granny and read the Bible with me every day on Facebook. I took it off of YouTube because sometimes YouTube can be a little messy and it can be a little confusion going on. And I know God is not the author of confusion. So I feel funny when because I'm gonna be on YouTube because that's my platform, and I don't want to be on Facebook because that's my platform. But I might have to keep them separated because sometimes I might have to roll my sleeve up and get into the dirt on YouTube. And I don't want to just bring it in right after I got through reading a Bible. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't want to do it like that. So that's why I moved it over to, I just leave it on Facebook where I had it. Oh, Nevada, you just make me jealous every single time. You guys see when Nevada cook. Oh my God, she done cook some black eyed peas, boneless neck bone. Now that's my type of eating. Greens, rice, smoked neck bone. Yeah, I bought me some smoked turkey wings. So, oh man, that's gonna be so delicious. That Nevada be throwing down, guys. Don't let her fool y'all. She be cooking. So, oh man, that's gonna be so delicious. Yeah, she be throwing down. I like that. I like how she likes to cook. That's right. That's right, Joy. And I just wanted to put that out there, and I hope they understand. But some of them been doing it for so long. They probably don't even. I probably don't even be the first one that has went to them, that appealed to them and say, don't use my content like that. If you want to use it, I don't mind you using some of it, but don't run the whole video. Let the people come to my channel and look at my video. So, but I think some of them been doing it for so long, and people might just don't say anything. But not bringing up Latrice, but she shut down their channel because they was running her whole video. So they still made other channels, but I'm just saying that was one of the reasons why she shut them down, because they was taking her content, running the whole video on their channel, and then people that don't like her, they would go to the other channels to watch her. And that's kind of messy a little bit when you do somebody the other way. So I didn't understand it but I was new coming into this social media thing, so I didn't understand what she would get angry about it. But once it was done to me, then I could understand because it took away my views. It could also interfere with my subscribers because if I'm asking somebody to come join me and come subscribe to my channel and they come and say, oh, I like that. I like the way she did that. This might be a good channel. They will come to my channel looking for that type of dialogue. But if they can find it anywhere, then why come to me? Oh man, say they come to see you with the food. I know that's right. That's gonna be nice. Hey Tabitha, Happy New Year. Don't forget to click the like button and ask Granny want everybody that's on right now to call one person and tell them to subscribe to my channel. I'm down to I need look like I'm down to 13 guys. Down to 13. We need 13 more viewers and subscribers. They've been shooting firecrackers and guns all evening. I think they started about 5 o'clock here. So my house have a lot of windows, and every year I be a little paranoid, but then I trust God, so I be trying to keep it out of my mind because I want to not be in fear. But God didn't tell me to be a fool either. But it's just in my heart that don't be afraid. Go ahead and do you. What's meant for you, ain't nothing you can do about that. But so I just let them shoot. They be shooting guns and Uzis and everything. I'd be like, Lord, please let them be pointing in the right direction. So do anybody else have a lot of gunfire going on around them right now? Because this is every celebratory holiday that we have. This is what goes on around my house. All of this shooting and firecrackers, and I don't mind the firework. It's just the gunfire that bothers me. Yeah. Oh, it gets the closer it get to 12:01, the worse it gets. Yeah, I think that's why Facebook got kind of strict. But you know, Joy, we have some people in this world that's unstable. And you have to be careful when you do different things because people are so unstable. We have a lot of people that's bipolar. We have a lot of people that take things to the extreme as far as they will be so angry with you. I'm able to talk things out. I have always been that person that could talk things out, calm things down. But everybody's not like me. Somebody will get really angry and come for you if they think that you're stealing from them, or if you're blocking their income or they come up or whatever you want to call it. But I know in God's own time, He'll He'll let me come into what I need to come into. So don't worry about that. Hello there, Cynthia. Thank you for all of your comments. I really appreciate you. Everybody, don't forget to hit the like button and the share. Like and share for me. And we're going to bring the New Year's in with me getting the last. Let's see where we are. We need 13 more subscribers to bring Granny to 1K. So I might have to do a little bit over because if I say the wrong thing, people get so angry with me because I do sometimes talk a lot. And I do sometimes say the wrong thing that people just don't agree with. And the first thing they do is take the subscriber back, So I'd be like, I've been fighting this on mountain for about 2 or 3 months. I might get 5 new subscribers, and then I come and do a video, or I'll react to something that I saw, and somebody get mad at me, and then they take the subscription back. So it is what it is, but I can't not let people rule my platform. You know, I got to be able to be free to say what I want to say. I got to be free to be able to do that, because we can't learn if people is controlling my mind, what I say. I'm not going to be happy, and neither will my supporters. They're not going to be happy knowing that Granny can't speak her mind. Really, Joy? I didn't know that. I hadn't heard that. Burnett, did you ever hear that, what Joy's talking about? She was talking about some woman on social media got killed. She thought she could hide behind the screen, and that man killed her. I don't even know about that, but wow, that's sad. I never heard of that. Did that just happen recently, Joy? That's a first for me. But I already know that I was talking to these people, and I did a video about The Fan, and I was telling them about this movie that Robert De Niro was in called The Fan. He was a baseball player, and this girl was obsessed with him. She followed him around, and she loved him. I mean, nobody better not say anything negative about him, because she took care of it. So I was saying, I don't want any fans like that. I don't want anybody to be obsessed with me. I don't want anybody to love me just that God love me. You know, I don't want nobody to fight for me and be acting like that. I don't want that. I don't want that. But 2 months ago, I didn't hear that. Was that on the news? This is my first time hearing that. But I know that anytime you're dealing with the public, you have to be safe, because it's a lot of people in the world, and social media is a world's platform. People from all over the world, so you never know. And then it has been proven how easy it is for people to get your information. Now that blows my mind. That blows my mind. So you have to be careful. Even though we change our names, people they be on it. I just be like, wow, they be on it. They be knowing stuff about you that you just didn't care for anybody to know. So you have to be careful when you're out here. You know, you have to watch what you say, watch what you do. You know, I try to acknowledge people, because people get angry if you don't acknowledge them. I try to read my comments, and I try to reply. If they're not being nasty towards me, then I will reply to them and say, thank you for your comment. You know, I let them know that I consider them. And it's not just, I'm just out here and people supporting me, but I can't even say thank you. I try to tell people thank you if they're not trying to come stab me, you know, as far as with words. They're not trying to hurt me, say things to hurt my feeling, then I come back and comment them back and say thank you for your comment, and I love you, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's you have to be careful, but that's with anything. You gotta live your life, and you can't be living in fear. Now, I'm a strong believer of God, and people that know me know that about me. And God say, do not fear. So I can't live in fear. I can't live in fear, but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna always consider people. I will always try to give people the utmost respect, but they have to give me respect in return. And that's how it goes. Hello, everybody that's chiming in. Happy New Year. And we're going to have a wonderful New Year's, guys. It's going to be beautiful. 2022, It's gonna be good, guys. I just feel the electricity in the air. It's gonna be a good year for a lot of people. It's really gonna be. I feel it. It's gonna be good, and I'm just so happy to be included in that. It's gonna be amazing. It's some people gonna go viral. It's gonna be nice. New Year's 2022 is gonna be good, Burnett. Just keep doing your videos, cause you got some good videos, Burnett. You might go viral on one of them. You got some good videos, girl. That's right, Nevada. I cannot fear. That's what I was saying about having all these windows around my house. I got windows. I'm sitting in front of a big window right now. I got big windows all around my house. So every year we have like 5 celebratory days, like New Year's, 4th of July, Labor Day. They celebrate everything. And they be shooting their guns, and I'd be like, should I get on the floor? Or what should I do? And then the Spirit of God just speak to me, and He say, just don't fear. Sit there like you would normally sit there, and just block it out. Don't think about it. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. But I think you guys gonna love my idea for the coming. I hope so. I'm gonna bring a lot of people over, and I hope they enjoy just being positive. It's gonna be a good platform because we're gonna be talking about, how people have so much fun saying something bad and laughing at people. It's gonna be opposite. We're gonna be having fun saying good things about people. And I think that's gonna be really good because sometimes for me, I feel good when I know that I made somebody else feel good. When I know I uplifted somebody, because you never know what people are going through. That's why we gotta really get behind each other because people are going through so much. And it only takes a kind word, one kind word to uplift somebody. They can be in their darkest moment, not knowing what they want to do. They don't know what way they don't know where they're coming or going. I mean, so many things will be coming at them at one time. They just don't know what to do. And then they turn on social media and they get all this negativity. They be like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But if they turn on social media and people saying good things, happy thoughts about people, then they chime in and then they start feeling better. Like, well, I guess all hope is not gone. We do have happy people in the world. Hey, Billy, Happy New Year. Yeah. If people just knew and people realize too much is given, much is expected. If God bless us with these big platforms, we got to do some positive things with these platform guys. We got to get off all this negative stuff and sitting around just talking. We got to be doing things, reach people, say some positive things. That's what we got to do. So that's why God trusts us with these big platforms. And the supporters and subscribers and the money will come. But you got to do your part. You got to do the right thing. You got to uplift people. This world is in trouble. So many people is in a bad place. So many people. And when that thing came, so many people lost their jobs. So many people lost loved ones. I mean, it's in a bad place. So we just got to, where the lights are. We're supposed to be the light of the world. We got to shine our light on this dark world. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Y'all know that song? That's what we got to do. Okay, Burnett, I'm still at 13 and holding. I'm 987. I need 13 more subscribers. So everybody come in, click the like button, click the share button. call one person and tell them to subscribe, and let's get to that 1K before 12 midnight. I thank you guys. You know I love you. I'm going to bring good content. You guys know I will. You can count on me. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and we're going to do it together. When you come to my platform, always know you're going to walk away with something good. It ain't going to be nothing that's going to make you feel even worse. It's going to be some good talk, good advice, just good feel moments. That's right. That's right. Everybody got to ask themselves that question right there, because you can be part of the problem or you can be a part of the solution. And me, I want to be a part of the solution, because I know I bring something to the table, because I'm a glass half full kind of a person. When I have a half full glass in front of me, it's not half empty, it's half full. I'm looking at how far it is to get to the top, not how far it's going to be before I'm out. So you have to uplift people's spirit by saying positive things, because I know I have been doing this now for a while. People just love me because they know I'm going to talk positive. And I'm not just talking the talk, I walk the walk. See? I walk the walk. I don't just be on here talking. What you see, I am a positive person. This is who I am. I'm not working hard to be positive, because I am a positive person. You can see me anytime, anywhere. I'm gonna still have the same spirit. That's right. Thank you, Devada. And I just want to just share. I want to share my joy, because you know what they say, the world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. But I can sure share it. If anybody that needs some love, I'm love. Do you guys feel, I just feel so good inside. I feel so good that 2021 is behind me in 3 hours and I'm stepping into 2022. And it's just an amazing feeling to know that God brought you through another year with all the things that's going on in this world, and you still here. That's a wonderful feeling. But you know what, guys? Now I'm gonna get a little deep on you guys. And this is my deep conversation. For anybody that have lost a loved one, you know, it's sad when we lose our loved ones. And we're gonna miss them so much. But sometimes when I'm thinking in my mind, I think they are the lucky ones. I feel like they left me behind, because this world is in a bad place. They have gone on to glory. And as kids, we was always brought up that heaven was a beautiful place. And everything you want, there's no more pain, no more sorrow. You meet your loved ones, the ones that have gone on before you. So I try to look at life that way when people pass. And I learned that from the passing of my mom. I was very sad. But I started thinking about it year after year. And I saw the condition of the world. And I said, well, maybe she should be crying for me because I'm still here. She got out. So that's how I feel about everybody that's being left behind. And long years ago, when I was very, very young, they used to tell us that when we do it backwards, when a child is born, we're supposed to cry. And when people pass away, before the party. And I don't know, I think it turned on us because the reason why we do it differently, because we know we're losing someone that we love and we're not going to see them for a while, guys. I don't think death is forever if you know who God is. I know I'm going to see my loved ones again. So if you feel like that and you know that you're going to see them again, you don't have to moan so hard that, oh, it's forever. Death is not forever if you don't see death that way. So that's for me. And anybody that has lost someone close to you, if you know that you know, and I know, I'm going to see my loved one again. So it's just, we're separated for now, but we will be brought back together again. So that's the day I look forward to. So that helps me not to miss them so much because I know that I'm going to see them again. So I hope that helps somebody because it helps me to know that. That's right. You do that, Burnett. You do that thing, girl. Guys, y'all want me to tell y'all something else that's funny to me. Now, you all know that I gave my channel the name Ask Granny, right? So a lot of people develop and Joy and Burnett. I'm not really for sure about your age, but I know me, Devat, and Joy, we all in our 60s, I think. But a lot of people think that with the name Granny, right away, they think that I'm just this old person. So I'm sure that they never really been to my channel. If they've been to my channel, they would see that I'm not that old person that they imagine in their mind. I mean, they don't put me in a wheelchair where I just sit around and knit all day, or I'm walking on a cane and crutches. They do not see me as this person that's jumping around, dancing, hopping. You know, they don't see me as that person. But like they say, oh, 40 is the new 30. Well, let's tell them, guys, these are the new grannies right here, guys. These are the new grannies. We're not this old, fragile grannies of old. We are the new grannies. We got a lot of spunk. And even though we don't go out and party and club like that, but we have a good time with our families. We have a good time, guys, being our age. We know we got wisdom. We got wisdom, guys. When you get wisdom, you got gold. Everybody don't have that wisdom. And we wasn't born with it. We had to grow into it. So once you get to these ages, our ages and our 60s and up, then you might have yourself something, but you can't be no fool about it. See, we wise old women, and we don't mind that title. We walk well in that light. Wisdom. Her name was Wisdom. Very wise. You can learn a lot. Don't be so quick to put down an older person and say little things like, go somewhere and knit. Really? Go bake some cookies. Who tells somebody that? That is so ridiculous. The new old is what you're looking at. You should see Devetta. You should see Joy. Good looking women. You can't tell that they are the age that they are unless they tell you that they're in their 60s. because we all look a day over, not a day over 40, not a day over 50. You can't tell our age because of the way we act, our spirit, the way we move. You can't tell our age. We tell you what our age is, and some of us look younger and better than 30 and 40-year-old women. So we need to get off that in the 2022, guys. We need to let that go. You already know it's some bad old women. I don't seen them. You all don't saw that lady on TikTok that's 70 years old? Oh my God, that lady right there, I bet that she don't look a day over 30. Nice, nicely built, everything in check. She healthy. That lady is 70, 70, guys. Y'all need to go over to TikTok. I don't know her name or anything, but she's a 70-year-old woman that did a TikTok telling everybody. I bet you can't guess my age. I thought she was going to say she was like 30, early 40s. This lady is 70, 70. That's how old she is. It's amazing. But God is good. If you take care of yourself and you treat people right, you will age gracefully. You will age gracefully, but you got to take care of yourself. You can't be out here doing all those hard drugs, smoking cigarettes, drinking liquor. You can't do all that. If you want to look good when you reach my age, you got to take care of yourself. Anywho, hey Kimberly, Happy New Year. Hey Sharon, Happy New Year. Yes, they are in a better place, Sharon. And you just got to hold on to the hope that you're going to see them again instead of thinking they're gone forever. You get one thing about when a person passes, only the body dies, the spirit lives on. And when the body dies, have anybody ever touched a dead body? It's nothing there. It don't even feel like it has life in it. When you look at it, it don't even seem like, it seems like not a mannequin, but it's just there, and you can tell nothing is there. Nothing is there. So you say, okay, now in the Bible it say when the spirit is absent from the body, is in presence of the Lord. And I believe the Bible. But I just want people to know that when you put your loved one into the ground, you didn't put your loved one there. You put the body, the shell, the thing that they was so you can see them, because you can't see spirits. So they was inside the body so you can see them, their movements, all of that stuff. But when the spirit leaves the body, you can no longer see them, but that don't mean that they left you. They still there. And one thing my mom said, and she was dead and gone, but they speak in your mind. She said, as long as you're talking to me, and she didn't mean me walking around just talking to the air. She said, as long as you're talking to me, I will always be there. So this was a message that she sent to me through telepathic. So she just spoke that. So I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. So I've been wanting to communicate to people that I don't like. I feel so bad when people take death so hard, because they're to me, they're saying that death is final. I'm never gonna see them again. Oh, but that's not true. That's not true. You will see them again, but you got to believe what God said. You know? Yes, man. I know. I know you're a bad girl, Nevada. You're not cooking all that food like that. I know you bad girl. And I never met you before, but I see your picture and I see your face structure. And I can see you got nice youthful in your face. You got youthfulness about yourself. But yeah, so I think if people just took that, Sharon, they would be able to accept death a little bit better, because we know that It's imminent. Everybody's gonna leave. We're not gonna be here forever. Some leave real young as babies, some leave as old, just like Betty White just passed away. She was 99 years old. Do you see how many years God blessed her with? And she was famous. So she was well off. But guess what? Living to be 99 years old, how many of her family members you think she had to lay to rest? You all see what I'm saying? So hurt come with that. If you got somebody to live with you, they live in the world for a long time, they brothers, they sisters, they cousins, they bearing these people, they still passing away, they still here. My mom had 7 brothers and 4 sisters, with a total of 11 of them. Everybody's gone but one. So I think to myself, I know he's like, all of my siblings are gone. 10 of them. They all gone. I have to bury all of them. And I'm the last one. And I think that'll make a person sad, and they might feel like, well, when am I gonna get to go be with them? Especially once you get older in age, you start thinking like that. Well, when am I gonna go be with them? So when God blessed Betty White with 99 years, I'm sure she was about ready to go. I'm sure when somebody tell me that they lost a loved one, and I say, well, how old were they? And if they say, oh, my mom passed at 62. That was young. That was younger than I am right now. And I know what I feel like. I feel not a day over in my 40s. So she must have felt young, but her age was 62. So if somebody tell me that they lost their loved one, and their loved one was 83, 90, I always say something like, wow, because I know I lost my mom younger, and I say, God really bless you. You mean to say God bless you with 83 years or 76 years? That's a blessing. Of course you're going to miss them. You're going to miss your loved one because you was with them all that time. Of course you're going to miss them. But it's a blessing that God gave you that time with them. And I just say, I hope you treat them really well, I hope you have no regrets. That's the main thing, to walk away with no regrets. If you treat your mama and daddy really, really bad, you're going to cry the hardest and you're going to cry the loudest because you got regrets. And you're going to always know how you treated them. But if you treat your mom with the utmost respect, and your dad, and God called them home, you're going to have a sense of peace on you because you always respect them. It was yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You try to do anything you could do for them. And you have that sense of peace, and you will still miss them, but you won't be regretting how you treated them. That's right, because it's gonna come. You don't know when. Nobody's gonna live forever. Nobody. That's why people need to get a better understanding of death, because we all gonna leave here. Nobody's gonna stay here forever. Might as well just get ready. That's why you say, get right, church, and let's go home. Meaning, get your life in order. Get your life in order. People, they misunderstand God also. They think God is this strict, punish everybody, don't want you to have fun, don't want you to laugh. That's not the God I serve. The God I serve, he said, live life and live it abundantly. He wants you to have fun. He wants you to laugh. He wants you to dance. Jesus turned water into wine, so he don't mind you drinking. He said, don't be a drunk. He says, stay sober. I can have me a drink of wine. I'm still sober. You all see what I'm saying? So people just got to understand the different things. God is not trying to make you live your life where you don't get to have no fun. He wants you to have fun. Those are your testimonies. Those are your memories. So it's okay to have fun, but you got to have respect. You got to still do things a certain way, but I have fun. I love the Lord. Yes, Joy. My mother's brother. My mother was a family of 11, and all of them have passed away except for one. It was 7 boys and 4 girls, and they're all gone except for my uncle, and he should be like 80, 86, 87. So yeah. So I know he misses sisters and brothers. So everybody, please click onto the like button and the share button. And I'm at 987. And I want to reach my 1K by midnight to bring the New Year's in at my 1K. So I need everybody to get on the phone and call at least one person and ask them to subscribe to Ask Granny's channel so she can make her 1K before the New Year's come in, and we can step into the New Year's with 1,000 subscribers. Yay. I know we can do it. I got a lot of people that support me and love me, and I love them right back. And I still have plenty of love for lots and lots of more people. I have plenty of love to go around, guys. So I got on the phone earlier and I put my family on it because everybody's subscribed to my channel that's in my family already. So I was like, now you need to call your friends and tell your friend to subscribe. So before I came live, I went from I think it was 82 or something like that, but I got 5 people subscribed to me before I went live. So now I need 13 more people to subscribe to my channel so I can get 1K tonight. And then I'm gonna go in here and cook the collard greens and black eyed peas and cornbread and smoked turkey and get my dinner ready for the New Year's Day. Do you guys know any of the New Year superstition? What about, I'm asking Joy, this is gonna be an older question for older people. But people from different parts of the United States, they might do things differently. But down south, we had some crazy New Year superstitions like you're not supposed to mop on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, I used to get the 2 days mixed up. I don't know whether it was New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. You don't mop in the floors. You don't wash any clothes. You don't sweep in the floors. It was crazy stuff. It was like, if you sweep somebody out your family. So everybody was scared to touch the broom. If you wash, everything was like that. If you wash somebody out your family. So everybody was scared to touch the washing machine because nobody want to wash anybody out their family. You know what I'm saying? So it was just some crazy stuff we were brought up on. And used to have children just petrified. The older generation, they did a number on us, guys. They had us scared to do anything. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Let me see something else that we were scared to do on New Year's Eve. Wash dishes. You can't wash dishes because you're going to wash somebody out your family. Oh yeah, that's one. The Valley got one. Whatever you be doing, but I wasn't at 12, it was anytime. Whatever you do on New Year's Eve, you're gonna be doing the rest of the year. That's one also, guys. Anybody else got one? They scared us so bad. They scared us so bad. So I think it was last year, the year before last, I asked my sister, I was like, do you still do that? She said, girl, no, I don't be thinking about that stuff. I said, you mean to tell me I'm still holding the tradition because I'm scared to do those things? She said, I ain't never did it. I said, oh, okay, then. So all this time I've been still scared to do those things. And she walking around, she ain't even thought about it. Yeah, yes, Joy. Our parents did a number on us. But they got the utmost respect though. They had us scared of everything. Like for Christmas, if you didn't go to bed before Santa Claus come, you're gonna put salt and pepper in your eye, and you're gonna be blind. Children, just think of children 7, 8 years old. We laying there with our eyes closed so tight, trying to make sure we fall asleep before Santa come. Yes. Oh yeah, that's one, Sharon. That's one. On New Year's Day, you don't let no woman come in your house before you let a man come in your house. The man walk through your house in the front door, go through the house, out the back door, and that's supposed to bless your house and bring luck to your house. Absolutely, that's one right there. I forgot about that. You all are really bringing these things back to me. That's so true. So my brother always walk the house, guys. And I don't even be thinking about it. I'll be like, what you doing? He said, well, you know, I gotta walk through the house. I said, okay, go ahead. So yeah, that's another thing that they had us believing. So many things, so many things. What about now? I'll tell y'all one thing they said, and I think that's kind of true about the broom guys. If you sweep somebody's feet with the broom, now this ain't got nothing to do with New Year's. If you sweep somebody's feet with a broom, then somebody's gonna go to jail. Guys, I did not believe that, but it happened. I accidentally swept somebody's foot. I think it was my nephew. I'm not kidding. And he was in jail. He got locked up. I felt so bad because I didn't believe it. So that's why when I did it, it was an accident, but I was like, it ain't true. A week later, 2 weeks later, my nephew was in jail. I said, I forgot I touched him with that darn broom. That's for real, though, the valley. That's for real. Anybody got any more? What's the more New Year's scat tactics that our family put on us, guys? Let me see. The man walked through the house. Okay, I told everybody about the collard greens and the black eyed peas, guys. The collard green meaning you eat collard greens on New Year's Day, and that means you're gonna have money, paper money, cash money for the whole year. If you eat the black eyed peas, and you gotta have the both, that means you're gonna have luck for the whole year. Good luck for the whole year. That's what it signifies, as they say. So yes. So I have my collard greens and black eyed peas. So I'm gonna believe that because those are two good things to believe, right? I want to have money for the whole year, and I want to have good luck for the whole year. Yep. Yep. So in my household as a child, we had to clean up. We had to clean up before New Year's Eve, and then nobody just don't touch anything, don't mess up anything, because you can't redo it. I don't know about the pork. Nevada, tell us about the pork. This is going to be a new one right here. Now I don't know about this one. What about? I don't know that one. The pork. I don't know anything about New Year and pork. Anybody heard of this one that Nevada's talking about? Joy, Sharon. No, I don't know this one now. This is going to be a good one. This is about to be a good one. That's why I'm asking you guys because, like I said, people throughout the world, I'm not going to even make it as big as the world, the United States, in different states, they believe certain things. So everybody's been from all over on social media. That's why I know you guys got some things that I probably never heard of. I'm surprised that you all know about the man walking through the house. That surprised me. And what what else did you say about washing it? I mean, house got to be clean by 12. Which one you guys said that? That's another one that we live by. Really? Okay, okay. So pork is good luck. So you're supposed to have the collard green, the black eyed peas, and some type of pork. I never heard of the pork. Hey, Jeanette, how many people have been lucky as far as getting a man to walk through your house on New Year's Day? And guys, let me tell you all something. My mom did not play. Let a woman walk up to our door New Year's Day. She was not coming in. My mama didn't play no games with that one. She would not let a woman come through her house before a man walked through that house. She was not playing about it. She was serious about that thing. She was serious about that thing. No woman better not come knock on that door before a man and get in, because that was not going to happen. Yeah, I know hot dogs and chitlins, but I didn't know it had anything to do with New Year's Day. I didn't ever know that part of Nevada. Happy New Year, Jeanette. Happy New Year, everybody. Hello, Happy New Year. Yes, indeed. That was a no-no. Yeah, my mom was not playing. You want to fight? Come there. Come there. A female come to that door, think you getting in. That lady was serious about that thing. She was not playing. She be ready to fight. Talking about coming in her house if you're not a man. She did not play that. Uh-oh. Now that's funny, Joy. No. Just don't have nobody over. It's only for New Year's Day. It's only for New Year's Day, Joy. Oh, look, let your little grandbaby walk through. He's a little man. That's funny. She got her little grandbaby, guys. You can walk with him. Just let him walk with you. Let him go through the door first. That's funny, Joy. Happy New Year, Kimberly. We was talking about New Year's traditions and old superstitions that we had when we was coming up and our parents did about the broom, sweeping, cleaning, man go through your house and eating black eyed peas and collard greens, those kind of things. So you can join into the conversation if you know any old superstitions, things to live by that your parents told you guys when y'all was young that had to take place. Oh, oh, hey Joy, you see what the better said? That's funny, Nevada. That is hilarious. That's hilarious, girl. That is too funny. That's funny. That is hilarious. That's funny. I don't know when the last time I had one of those about a booty call. That's funny, girl. Okay, so guys, um, BM want to know why do a man have to walk through? Well, they say at the beginning of the year, the first day of the year, you have to let a man walk through the house first because the man's supposed to be lucky and he's going to bring good luck into your house. That's why he come through the door first. And it also could symbolize the man being the head of the household. I don't know. I didn't never get that deep with my mom about it, but that was just an old New Year tradition in my household. And to see that other people did it also. But I thought it was just a down south thing, but I see other people did it too. So the man was supposed to be for good luck, for to bless your house. Well, that's a everyday childhood real superstition right there, Kimberly. Step on a crack, break your mama back. But you better bet when I was when I was a little kid, like 7, 8, 9 years old, I believed that, and I jumped over all the cracks because I didn't want to break my mama back. But as I got older, I know that wasn't true because I stepped on a lot of cracks. But being a little child, then you think it's real. But yeah, I have heard that though. Okay, you talking about the man being a blessing? Well, I was just thinking more like terminology wise, people might say, "Oh, you so lucky," and then you might say, "No, I'm just blessed." So like that, just terminology wise. You can call it luck, you can call it bless. Like some people say when they win money or something, "Oh, I'm so lucky." But me on the outside, I'll say, "Girl, you is really blessed." So it's almost the same word. You can call it luck blessing. If you're real lucky, you're really, really blessed. Yeah. They're just my observation. That don't mean I have to be right. Okay, guys, let's see what we're looking like. My number's still not moving, guys. It's still at 987. I'm still stuck on. I need 13 new subscribers to hit 1K by midnight, and we have about 2 hours to go. I'm still waiting on 13 new subscribers, and my number's been 987 since about 7 o'clock this evening. But I'm still so happy to have everybody join me this evening. It's been really fun to have talk about the New Year superstitions and traditions and the food. Oh, really? Oh, well, it ain't showing it on my tablet. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Oh, okay, guys. Sharon says at 994. So I need 6. Yes, Devada, yes. Mine is still stuck on 987, what I'm looking at on my tablet. That's good to know. All right. So we're getting there, guys. 6 more people. And I will be at 1K by tomorrow. Yay. Thank you guys. Thank everybody for helping Granny out. We're going to do this. I tried to do a marathon for Christmas, and Devetta was there. Man, we was on for 4 hours, guys. We was on for 4 hours. We had fun. We had fun. It was good conversation, Christmas singing, and we had a good time, but we didn't make it. I think we got 12 new subscribers that evening. That was fun. That was really fun. And Devetta hung in there with me the whole 4 hours, guys. And Jeanette, you've been hanging with me, so I know your name is not new, like never seen you before, but being a new subby and hanging with me, I sure appreciate it. And Burnett told me that she was sending over 5 people, right? But my numbers never did change. So I thought they were just in the chat with me because they never came over. I mean, my number never did change. Now this is probably my son calling, so I'm gonna let him know I'm on live. Oh, this is my niece. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
What's
Did you
up?
get any more subscribers?
I'm at 994. I need 6 more people,
Oh,
and I'm on live right now.
oh, you're live right now. Okay, I'll let you go.
Okay, I call you back.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
love. Okay, guys, so it's gonna come back in just a second. Okay, guys, so it'll turn back. Okay, there we go. That was just my niece checking in, and she just wanted to know what was my numbers looking like. So I got a lot of people pulling for me and rooting for me, and I'm just letting them know we're at 994. So we need 6 more people to hit 1K. I feel good, guys. If anybody want to know what I feel like, it feels good. Thank you, thank you. Jeanette, so I don't know whether you heard me earlier, but I went back to Facebook only. So I'm no longer gonna be doing my Bible reading on YouTube. So I will definitely be doing it every night on Facebook. So I want you guys to come over to Facebook. It's still Ask Granny Bible reading at 7:35 on Facebook, and I will continue to read the Bible every day for anybody that want to just do a scripture, read with me for 30 minutes every day. Get your spirit right. I'm gonna be on Facebook, guys. Okay. Thank you, Burnett. It's working. Thank you, Nevada. Thank you, everybody, for calling somebody. I love you guys. I really appreciate it. But I want you guys to join me with my Bible reading on Facebook every day at 7:35. And it's good because for me, I was one of those people that everywhere I went, I took my Bible with me. So I don't know how many people already heard this story. So I was feeling so proud. And you all know God don't really like a proud heart, right? So I thought I was really doing something. Everywhere I went, I took that Bible with me, and I always had it in the window of my car, right? So I'm thinking I'm doing something. So one night I worked in the night shift, and I was coming home from work, and I was just thinking about my Bible sitting up in the car, in the window. So I was like, I'm not worried about anybody bothering me, being a woman out there at night by yourself. I was like, I'm not worried about anybody's bothering me because I feel safe when I got my Bible with me. I feel protected. And guys, I kid you not, if God did not speak to my mind telepathically, he said to me, you got that Bible there, but do you ever read it? And the light bulb came on, boom. I was like, oh Lord. I used to read it more, but I wasn't reading it as much as I should have been reading it. But I thought I was really doing something, carrying it with me everywhere I went. And I would read it from here and there, here and there. So now with me doing my Bible reading daily, I can honestly say I do open up the Bible and read it at least once a day, something out the Bible. And that's my testimony. Yes. So now I read it every day. So I can stand on that. But I remember how I felt when I thought I was doing something. I thought having it with me meant something. But if the Lord didn't speak to me and tell me, look, girl, you need to open that Bible up. I said, "You're right, Lord. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't even think about that part. I just thought having it with me was good." See, open that Bible up. So now we read the Bible every day. So anybody just want a word, you don't even have to hang with me the full 30 minutes. But if you just want a scripture out the Bible, I'm here for you. I love to read the Bible, and I love when people join in and read it with me. Yeah. You guys have really been really, really good this evening. And since my number is not changing, are you all seeing anything different on your side? Let me touch it to see what can I make a change. Maybe if I turn my tablet off and turn it back on, it'll let me see what my real numbers are. Let me see. Because it is still showing the 987. But I need 6 more people, guys, and then I can go cook my collard greens and black eyed peas. So, the vet already told me, or Sharon said, if I be cooking at 12 midnight, I'm going to be cooking the rest of the year. So, guess what? That's not such a bad thing, right? So, I don't mind cooking. I like cooking. So, I'll take that one. Because I definitely will be cooking past 12 midnight. Oh, I see it now, guys. It's at 994. Okay. Good deed. The value, did you say you was already done cooking or you still cooking? Oh, okay. You know what I did? I bought me a slow cooker or a crock pot or whatever you want to call it. Guys, shame on me. I never used it. I have never cooked anything in my crock pot ever. It's still brand new on my counter. I took it out the box. I plugged it in the wall, but I still hadn't put anything in it. And I went and bought a pot roast. I called myself gonna cook a pot roast. That's why I bought it. I ain't cooked that pot roast yet, but it should be really good, right? Only thing I know, I'm gonna put the pot roast in the pot, in the crock pot. This is what I think now. I'm not for sure because I never did it in there. And then once it get halfway ready, then I put my potatoes, my carrots, my celery, my onion. I think. I'm not for sure, but I know we got some cooks on here. Yep. Yep, Kim. So the better help me. Is that how you do a I think you did pot roast the other day, a beef stew for Christmas. How did you do? How did you cook it, Devetta? Did you cook that in your slow cooker or you did that in the oven? Oh, only thing left. What? You gonna cook a turkey too? Only thing left is my turkey wings. We'll bake them tomorrow. You guys see how Devetta be cooking? She be trying to show us out, guys. She's cooking collard green, black eyed peas, rice, uh, turkey wings, neck bone. She cooking all this food, guys. She always showing out. Okay. No, it's not bad. Okay. Yes, stew beef in my slow cooker. Okay. So do you do the carrots, potatoes, onion, celery in the beginning, or do you do it in the end, Devetta, when you do your stew beef? Because I was going to put a pot roast in my slow cooker. I'll probably do it Sunday because we're gonna do the black eyed peas and collard greens. Do anybody else cook other than the batter? Oh, me too. I love to eat. I don't care about eating out. I'd rather cook, guys. I'd rather cook than to eat out. But I haven't always been that way. I just grew out of it. And then the restaurants, how they change so much and the food don't taste good anymore. And mass production, how they making everything so fast and growing everything so fast. You don't know who's fixing your food and what's going into the food anymore. So I feel comfortable when I cook at home. I'm gonna do a lot of cooking videos for 2022 also. So I'm trying to get me another phone, another camera light, and I'm just gonna put it in the kitchen with me there all the time. And whatever I cook, I'm gonna share with everybody because we got a lot of people, a lot of young people, they don't know how to cook things. So I said if I do me a cooking video, it's somebody gonna don't know how to make mashed potatoes from scratch. Somebody don't know how to do mac and cheese. You know, it's gonna be somebody don't know how to do collard green, black eyed peas, this stuff that we're talking about. So if I put me a camera in the kitchen, I can just every time I go to the kitchen cook something, hamburger helper, spaghetti, anything. Just show some young person how to do it. Does that sound like a good idea? That's true, Sharon. It is safer. But I just know we got so many young people that don't know how to cook. And like I got two sons and they both got wives. And like when they first got married, I was like, does she cook? Because my husband, they have always expected for me to cook, clean, all of that stuff. So it was installed in me. And when my mom raised the girls, they always got us ready for husbands and stuff. They taught us how to cook, how to keep the house clean, how to wash the clothes. Those was the things that the female learned as kids. So when I asked my sons that question, two of my sons, do they know how to cook? You know what them guys told me? I could have hit both of them upside the head. That ain't what I married them for. I say, what? I never heard of such a thing. I said, this new generation, they something else. They didn't marry them for that. I said, okay, whatever. That's all I know. I said, do they clean? Do they clean the house? Do they cook? My son saw my mama. I didn't marry her for that. I said, okay. I said, wow. The younger generation, they got it easy. The older guys, the ones that we had to deal with in my generation, me, Joy, the Nevada, and whoever is 60 and above or 50 and above, we had to know how to cook, clean, and do those things. Because when that man married you, he didn't mind going out being the breadwinner, but when he came home, he wanted a clean house. He wanted the children to be clean. He wanted his dinner to be ready. You know what I'm saying? When his clothes got dirty or his uniform got dirty, he wanted you to wash it and iron it, right, guys? That's how I was raised. But this generation, the generations now, the last 2 or 3 generations, they don't have to do the stuff that we did. They ain't even thinking about it. Them girls is not being groomed into being good wives for those men. They'll be a good wife, but they ain't thinking about all that cooking and cleaning. We was groomed to do those things from little kids. I remember being 7, 8 years old. My mom already got me washing dishes, making up my bed, cleaning my room and stuff. Not now, not this generation now. And I'm gonna tell you guys something else that my son said to me. And when my son said this to me, guys, you know, I couldn't even get mad. I had to respect it. Okay, so he got daughters. And so I said, do you make them clean? Do they clean their room? He said, I tell them to go clean their room. I say, do they get whipping? Because I got whipping for everything. Do you whip them? He said, now this is what he got me right here, guys. Since they're girls and I'm a man, I don't want to hit them because I don't want them to feel like it's okay for a man to hit them. So I had to respect that. And I was like, whoa, he kind of took me back, you know? I was like, wow, didn't nobody never talk to me like that, tell me nothing like that. But it made sense. Hey, Jessica, why how you doing? Happy New Year. You know that made sense to me, guys. My son told me that he do not whoop his daughters because he never want them to feel like it's okay for a man to put their hands on them. That's powerful, right? I wish my daddy had told me that. I wish my daddy never put his hand on me. But we came from totally different generation. So good to see you, Jessica. We know you know some New Year's traditions and superstitions. Give us something. We talked about New Year tradition and superstition. Give us one that you know. You know about the man walking through your house on New Year's Day? And let's see that you know that one first before we drill you. All this gunfire around me is coming from that area, just all around. Jessica, uh, I'm trying to get, I've got 994 subscribers, and I'm trying to hit 1K before midnight. I need six subscribers before midnight. So everybody, please click the like and share button for me. And let's see can we get this last 6 subscribers so Granny can start cooking her dinner. Let's see what we're talking about. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you got to cook also later? Well, it's already, where you from? I'm from Georgia. It's 10 o'clock here. So I'll probably put everything on. I'll be up to like 2. Maybe 2 usually be my cutoff time every night. So I know I'll be up at least until 2. So from 11 to 2, my dinner should be ready for tomorrow. Jessica, you know any New Year's tradition that you all did in your household when you was growing up? So while Jessica trying to think of something, guys, I want to know. I'm continuing to use the StreamYard app, and on StreamYard, I can invite up to 4 people in, and we could be talking like I'm talking, and you all don't have to do all that typing. Will you all be willing to join me on StreamYard and talk to me directly instead of typing? And if so, let me know with a thumbs up, and I'm gonna be sure to figure it out. Let somebody show me how to get all 4 platforms up so I can bring you guys in and we can just have a sisterhood conversation with Dr. Typing. Yeah, like I said, that was the last thing, Kimberly, that was on my mind when I asked my son, why don't he whip his daughters because they won't clean up or do anything? I think it's a blessing and a curse together because you got to teach them how to clean up. But I guess you can just be a strong disciplinary person without the whipping part. But when he said that to me, it just like, it kind of like blew my mind because I was like, okay, nothing I can say. I can't push you on that because it makes sense. And I was like, okay, I see how I understand you don't want them to grow up with letting men fight them and thinking it's okay to hang in there when a man put his hand on you. But if you got a strong dad that never touched you, never hit you, you ain't gonna let no man put his hand on you either. You're gonna be gone. Yeah, I wish my dad had said something like that to me as a girl because I caught myself in a bad situation. Soon as I moved out my mom's house, soon as I broke 20, that's when I got in a bad situation with this guy. This guy was just overly protective of me, and he was possessive, and he was abusive mentally. And man, I said, Lord, if I ever get out of this situation, I'm never gonna do that again. And guys, guess what? God can be proud of me because I never got in that situation ever again. It took me 2 years though. I went through that mess for 2 years. That guy would cry and crawl and embarrass me so bad. 'Cause he would do his begging in front of everybody. And whereas he thought that was good, it used to be embarrassing for me. I just said, let's just get up, just cry on his knee, begging me, please, baby, please, baby, don't leave, baby, please, baby. All of that, I'd be so embarrassed because I was young. I was like in my 20s. So I'm young. That's embarrassing to do a young person like that. So that's my story, guys. But I do want to do a real platform so we can get deeper into it. I want to bring some people in that don't mind talking about it now because that was my then and this is my now. So I'm not embarrassed by it now. That's been over 40 something years ago. So if I'm still embarrassed about something that happened 40 years ago, then I might need to reconsider that. But I'm not embarrassed from my past because I tell everybody one of my favorite saying is my past is what made me to who I am today. If it wasn't for my past and the things that I went through, then I wouldn't be the person that I am today. But I know in life, everybody, even myself, everybody have regrets, as far as relationship wise and raising your kids, things that you wish you had to did differently. But I came from a family where when I tell you guys I got a whooping every single day, I got a whooping every single day. I got so many whippings by my mom, of course, that when I became a teenager, I was that teenager that I knew I was gonna get a whipping no matter what. I did everything I could do. I had all the fun I wanted to have because I knew I was gonna get a whipping in the end anyway. So that's the type of teenager I was. I knew I was gonna get a whipping, so why not go to the club? Why not sneak out the house and go to the house party? I'm gonna get a whipping anyway. Yes. So and so being being that person getting a whooping all the time. When I grew up and I started having my kids, I that's all I knew. So to discipline, like when you want something done, the only thing my go-to was a whooping. So as my sons got older, I regretted that I didn't talk more. But then I forgave myself also because you know how people when people say you live what you learn, or however they put that, that's true because that's all I knew. So those are the tools I went in with. That's all I knew. But as I got older, I saw that it was a better way, a different way, and I kind of regret that I didn't resort to other ways. But I just only nobody. It's not a handbook on how to be a parent. So you're gonna make mistakes along the way, and that's where I was with it. I made mistakes as far as my discipline skills. I only knew one way, and that was the belt. That's all I knew. It's amazing how things go around and around, like they say, a vicious cycle. It's true. It's true. It's a vicious cycle. That's why they say generational curse. They use words like that. Yeah, those things are really true. And I'm glad that I can admit a lot of things, openly and also to myself. And I'm not ashamed of my past. That's what I was saying. I'm not ashamed of where I came from because if I didn't have that past, then I would not be the woman that I am today. So I hold no grudges. I have regrets on my parenting skills, even though I still did a wonderful job. My kids they would disagree with me. But me knowing how I did the discipline part, know I could have did a better job with that. But I had to forgive myself because I had to tell myself, you only knew what you knew. You did what you knew to do. That's all you knew. So forgive yourself. They still turned out perfect. You still got outstanding kids. Above the law, not above the law, but never been involved or in trouble and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have their mom crying all the time, worrying about them at night. You know, good kids, good kids. But that belt was my best friend though, and I had boys. Yeah, that is so true. So, guys, let me see. That's why I got to get me another phone. I only have my phone and my tablet. But if I had my other phone, I'll be calling my nieces and see how many more people that we can bring in to get me to the 1K. I need 6 people still showing on my end. Do anybody else have a different number? I have 6. I still need 6 people showing on my side because I know that I feel it in my heart that we're going to get 1K by 12 midnight. So if anybody could call my family for me, I would appreciate it. The number is 777-9311. That's their phone number. 777-9311. Anybody know that song? Happy New Year, y'all. I hadn't even started drinking yet, but you guys know I just got a humorous side of myself. I'm gonna have to turn off my tablet again because for some reason it don't keep. It's like a delay in it. It's not keeping up with me. So if people is chiming in and if people are still subscribing, my numbers is not going up. It's still stuck at. It was on 987 the whole time, and then Kimberly came in and said it's at 994. I had no idea. So I need 6 more people to subscribe tonight, guys. And that's a very low number. So it's no reason Granny can't get 6 people to come subscribe to her channel. for the New Year's. 6 people. There's no reason I should end my life without reaching my goal. So come on, everybody. Anybody got anybody else in their family they can call with a cell phone? Got social media on their phone where they can subscribe? 6 people? Okay, I'm gonna see what the real number is. Let me see. See what the real number is. Here come the big reveal. I got one more, guys. So we need 5 to go. We at 995. Need 5 more to go, guys. I don't have any horns and whistles, but you guys know y'all can feel my heartbeat. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes and shares, everybody. Everybody got their champagne ready for one toast? You got to toast the New Year's in, guys. The better, you got you some of that Welch's grape juice. Put it in a wine glass. Put it in a wine glass so you can have a toast at 12:01. Kimberly, you got you some champagne or some wine or something for the New Year's? I was telling them earlier I got me some Stella Rosa honey wine, and I got me some Malibu coconut rum. Let me see what else is at the bar. I got me some tequila at the bar. I got wine coolers at the bar. And what I think out of those 4 or 5, I think I'm just going to have me a glass of wine when the New Year's coming. So I have several options. But I go out and buy things, but I'm not a big drinker. But I just like to have it on hand because I just never know. You never know when you're going to just want to drink or something, you know. So I love coconut rum with pineapple juice. It's a very tropical flavor. I love to taste that. It's very good. And tequila, I don't chase that with anything because I like the lime and the salt. That's what I do with my tequila. Let me see what else I got. The wine, you know, you drink the wine. I just make sure I have my wine glass for my Stella Rosa. I hadn't drank Stella Rosa in a while. The last time I had Stella Rosa was Stella Rosa Black. And somebody just told me about the honey flavor. I mean, I'm saying honey, guys. Honey peach. Stella Rosa honey peach, the better. I finally got it. Stella Rosa honey peach. So let me go get my bottle. Let you guys see what the bottle look like. So this is what the bottle look like, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's going to focus in a minute. Stella Rosa peach, right? So let me tell you guys what I did. Silly. It looked like I drank it, but let me tell you what I did. I just bought it at the store yesterday. My silly self, I brought it home, put it in the freezer. and forgot about it. About 4 o'clock in the morning, it dawned on me that my Stella Rosa wine was still in the freezer. So I jumped up out of bed, ran to the kitchen. I was praying that it didn't explode in the refrigerator. So the top popped off because it was frozen and it pushed the top off. And so I took it out and set it on the counter. And when it thawed out, that's how much was missing out of it. So I was like, brand new bottle, 15 bottle wine, $15 bottle of wine. I haven't even had a drink out of it, and it might not even be any good anymore because I let it freeze and then it thawed out. So it might just be like water. I have no idea. I hadn't tasted. But this is what Stella Rosa looks like. This is the bottle, and the flavor is peach. And peach is my favorite flavor of anything. I love peach. And I guess it's just it goes together because I'm from Georgia and Georgia peach. So I don't know why I love peach so much, but I do. I love peach flavor. Drink, sodas, punch. I love peach. But Kimberly, if you're still there, I was asking you if you drink anything, would you be having you a New Year's drink? And as far as I know, I haven't got a response from you. So are you still there or did you leave? So my church just sent me a memo that they're on live right now. So my church just started their watch night service at 10:30. So I'm going to look in on them and enjoy the service from home. And at 12:01, I will be having me a glass of something. I don't know whether I'll have the wine or not. I'm not for sure. But if I do, it'll be the Stella Rosa peach, or it'll going to be the Malibu pineapple. I bought it at Kroger's. I bought it at a grocery store. Yes, yes, ma'am. Bought it at the grocery store. And I know Publix have it, Jessica, because you know Publix has a whole wine section. So I know Publix does have Stella Rosa. Stella Rosa Black is the best that I ever had. But one of my subbies told me about the peach. So this, I've been promising them I was going to try it since before Christmas. And I finally bought it on yesterday. So I would try the peach out and see how is it as far as flavor goes. And I would tell you guys about it. But Stella Rosa wine is a great wine, guys. And me, myself, I like sweet wine. Not too sweet, but I don't like dry wine. And I don't like the wine that's not sweet at all. It got to have a little sweet on it for me. So, Jessica, how's everything going today? You was a little late coming in, so I was just wondering, were you cooking or getting things ready for tomorrow? So I have 19 views, 19 people watching. So guys, I would appreciate very much if you were to do your click the like button and the share button for Granny. And also I would love to hit my 1K mark before 12 midnight. I'm so close to being there. I need 4 more subscribers, 404, FOUR4, FOR4. I need 4 more subscribers before 12 midnight. So you guys can call somebody, or if you got somebody there in the household with you that's not real big on social media, ask them to just subscribe to get me to the 1K, and it will be much appreciated because we're so close to being there. We're so close, I can reach out and touch it, guys. We're so close. So close. I might go out and shoot up some fireworks if I hit my 1K. I have a large backyard and it's pitch black dark out there, guys. Let me light up the skies with some fireworks for reaching my 1K. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yes, Jessica, you're gonna like it. It's so nice and smooth, and it's a good nightcap. You know, if I drink me some Stella Rosa before bedtime, it puts me right to sleep. I sleep like a rock. I sleep so well. Wake up bright and early, ready for work. I don't sleep over or anything. It don't make you drunk. It's only 5% alcohol. So it's a very mild, it ain't strong at all. It got fruit juice in it, grapes, fruit juice. They got it in cursive, so I can't read cursive that well. All natural, peach flavor, 5% alcohol. They taste and they got a gold seal, 91 points for taste. 91 point for taste. And this is what the label looks like. And I am telling you. Oh, the sweet level is a semi-sweet. I couldn't describe it before, but they got it, everything marked on the bottle. So it's a semi-sweet. This is what I was saying. It's not too sweet, but it's just perfect. Just perfect. And I got a feeling when I end this live, guys, I'm at 2 hours in, but when I end this live, I'm gonna get the last 5 subscribers before I lay down and go to bed tonight. That's wonderful. And I thank everybody before I end it. Thank you, guys. Granny got to get in here and start cooking, guys, before I get in later. I wish I could take you guys with me into the kitchen so I can be talking and cooking, but I have to break down too much stuff and bring everything in with me. So I love you guys, and I hate to end it on this note because I'm having so much fun and the conversation is wonderful. I enjoy the company, but if I don't get started, I'm not going to get started. So it's not going to take me that long to get everything on. And I wish I could come back again and go live again just talking to the New Year's come in. But I ain't going to push my luck because I don't get a whole lot of people over here listening in to me carry on. And the night has been good. I had up to 24 people, and that was a good night for me. So I appreciate it. Now I'm going to go in my kitchen and I'm going to listen to my watch night service at church and while I cook my dinner. So thank you guys for joining me. Happy New Year to everybody. Let's start 2022 off right. Let's love on somebody and let's just enjoy our life. Stay prayed up, stay blessed by the best, and know that God is watching, guys. And I'm going to come on again live for you guys on tomorrow. If I don't talk myself into doing it again this morning. I got to see how many people's hanging up late tonight before I decide. But let me get my dinner on. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. And thank you guys for chiming in. And I love everybody. Okay? So you all want to say in the last words to each other before I end it? And if I get my dinner on and I come back in and I see where I reach my 1K, I'm going to come back live and let you guys know that I made it, okay? I'll do that. That sounds like it's fair enough. Because I thank everybody for their help, for supporting me, and getting me across the finish line. So if I reach 1K before I'm done cooking, I'll be back live. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, Burnett. Thank you for sending the people over. It went up. I'm at $9.95, Burnett. I need 5 more people. I'm gonna go put my dinner on, and if I reach my 1K, I'm gonna come back and go live and let everybody know and let them celebrate with me. And we're gonna have a glass of wine or drink something just to bring the New Year's in. But I just want to get my dinner on. So I'll be back. Okay, everybody. I'm coming back in about an hour or so before the New Year's come in. Okay, everybody. Bye-bye.